Welcome once again! It is Doogie, and it is time for you to come and enter the horror den, where we've got the ghouls and goblins, because it's that time of year, we got skeletons. Ooh. Yes, it is that time of year. Halloween is just around the corner. Horror is in full swing. And of course, I'm your gatekeeper. But seriously, we've got a good show today. I have 3 movies to review for you. Not necessarily saying they're good movies, not necessarily saying they're bad movies, but movies, horror movies that you should check out, see for yourself if you like them, or just pass on it and say the hell with it, and I'll just watch a better movie. You know, it's whatever. But we are going to get it started off right. Deadpool's right. Oh, you can't see Deadpool. There he is. Say hi. Yep, he just sits there. But we'll have the little skeletons looking over us. How about that? And my little buddy here. I should just put it right here. And talk right here, maybe? I don't know. But you hear in the distance scary, spooky sounds of the season. But yes, so we are going to dive right into numbers 16, 17, and 18 for the year so far, and a nice little skeleton glass. What is in it? I guess you will never know. But enough of me just not talking about a movie, and we'll get right into it. First, I want you to hit the subscribe button, and then leave a comment below. I want to say thank you to everybody that's, subscribed to my show while I've been doing this. I know I haven't been doing as much as I wanted to, but we're gonna start doing it heavy, because I miss you guys. I miss doing the reviews, so I'm getting right back into it. And also, I just want to say, I'm going to try and get through maybe 1 or 2 more before Halloween. I know I say that now, but Halloween's in 3 days. I want to at least get 1 more Halloween-themed movie that I haven't seen before. I got 2 that I'm thinking about. So, I'll watch that one tomorrow, and then review it. And then, of course, Halloween itself is this Saturday. And, I'll do a live show. I think we'll do that, a live show, and we'll just talk about horror and our favorite horror movies and stuff like that. And maybe that's what we'll do. So we'll do this. Yes, we're gonna do this. Cheers. There's a skeleton. Cheers. Yeah. So now that we got that underway, let us go into number 16. The 16th review of the Horror Den is a movie called The Terror of Hallows Eve. It was made in 2017. Let's get my little grabbers up here. My little grabbers. I had 70% on Rotten Tomatoes. It's about a kid who was beaten up by bullies, and he accidentally summons, a deadly supernatural force which kills everybody who wronged him or beat him up or whatever. And of course, it doesn't go his way, because you can't control a demon or a supernatural force. The kills were pretty good, but I wanted to like it. I wanted to like the movie really good. I liked the kills. There was some good blood and gore, but I kind of really thought it was kind of lame. Just because, I don't know, I wasn't feeling it. Maybe something like that's been done too many times where, demons are coming and killing like Pumpkinhead and stuff like that. Wow, throwback, Pumpkinhead. That's a good one if you've ever seen that one. Go check out Pumpkinhead. It's 70s or 80s horror film franchise. I think there's like 4 or 5 of them. Anyway, I don't know. I didn't feel it that much. Some of you might. The effects were, the monster in the end, it was really horrible. It was pretty bad effects. But some of you may like it. Some of you may like it, some of you won't. So for the Terror of Hallow's Eve, can't do it. It gets M. For those of you who are new watching this, I have a ratings system, which is M, MD, and MDK. Murder, death, and murder, death, kill. For Halloween, I should change it up, right? I don't know what I would change it to. I can't think on the fly like that. Sorry. But yeah, I don't recommend it, but somebody might like it. So for me, it's a no, pass. Sorry. So next on the list, number 17 for the year, and it was another science fiction movie that I thought had a chance to be good. It was a movie called Apollo 18. It was made in 2011. It only had 23% of percent on Rotten Tomatoes. I really don't care what Rotten Tomatoes says, but they got it right on this one. This is another. Apollo 18 is a found footage horror sci-fi movie. On record, Apollo 17, not 18, 17, was the last U.S. lunar voyage. But then all these footages are found of Apollo 18 about a secret mission to the moon, which failed miserably. Turns out there was aliens on the moon, and I don't know. The aliens were, I don't know, like little things popping up here and there. It really wasn't scary. The best part of the whole movie was when the aliens were running around inside the guy's helmet. It looked like little face huggers from Alien. That's what it looks like to me. That was about it. That was the whole excitement of the movie, I think. The whole thing was they got off the moon coming home, and people down on Earth were like, no, you ain't coming home. You're screwed. You're dead. Because you found out what was up there. But I didn't like it. It was boring. Like I said, the best part was watching the aliens run around the guy's helmet for like a couple seconds, and that was it. That was it. But that's about it for that. Apollo 18 is lucky it gets an M, so another one down the tubes. I wasn't in a good streak here. I really wasn't in a good streak. Then came number 18 for the year. Movie called Feral. It was made in 2018. Again, Rotten Tomatoes didn't like it that much. It was a 35% approval rating on Rotten Tomatoes. It had a good cast. Like on the Terror of Hallow's Eve, didn't know anybody. Apollo 18 didn't know anybody. This one, Scout Taylor Compton's in it. She was in Halloween 1 and 2, the remakes that Rob Zombie made. She was in Ghost House. Excuse me. So she has some horror experience. Olivia Luccardi, she was in the movie It Follows. I loved It Follows. If you've never seen that, check that out. Renee Olstead, she was in Unfriended. Unfriended was okay. And Lou Temple, he's somewhat well known. I mean, the last thing I've ever seen him in was in The Walking Dead. He was one of the inmates. He got killed by the governor. But he was also in the movie Kidnap and The Devil's Rejects. So he's been around. He's been around the shooting match. I don't know where that came from. But he's in horror too. But Feral is about 6 grad students who go on a weekend hike in the woods. They're all getting ready to go into the world. And they get attacked by a creature in the woods, and one by one they become infected with a virus that turns them into bloodthirsty creatures. Kind of like a combination of like a zombie and a rabid infected something. Yeah. So it would be kind of like 28 Days Later versus any zombie flick, I guess, because they have the rage, they kill, but like they die and then they come back and then they start killing. So so that was pretty good. I'm not gonna give you anything what happens, of course, but there is good blood and gore in it. I enjoyed that. It was decent. It was good. It was decent. It was a lot better than the other two that I watched. So Feral, I would say check out. That was pretty good. So I'm gonna give Feral a MD. MD, strong MD, because that was pretty good. Yeah, that was decent. Check Feral out. But yeah, so that's it. You got 2 M's and 1 MD. So, I am Doogie, and this has been the Horror Den. I will be back this week because it's Halloween. Everybody's all excited for Halloween. Of course, because, well, you want to see what Halloween is this year? This is Halloween this year. Watch. Trick or treat, I'm home. That's pretty much it. That's all you're doing. Unless you happen to be doing a party. Which I am not. I will be working and then coming home. So, I will be, yeah. So I will be doing a live horror session on Facebook on Saturday. And I will be doing another review show tomorrow or Friday to set up Halloween. Alright? Well, this is Doogie, and I thank you very much for coming into the Horror Den once again. I will see you later.